Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Jasmy. Just wanted to keep you in the mix. Just wanted to keep you updated here on Jasmy. I'd say the situation for Jasmy itself is still very similar as it was the last time we had a look at it, and that is that higher time frames, we are still trending up here, and you can see that, for example, on the daily time frame. No, that's a 3-day time frame, but on the daily time frame, look, we're still wide above the trend band here, and even on the 12-hour time frame, we're still like at the upper bounds of it. So technically, there we're still bullish, but obviously the market circumstances are a bit different right now. Especially like Bitcoin is fine, but if you take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, a lot of altcoins right now are struggling, and I'd say that even though. And we must know that, even though Jasmy is bullish on the higher time frames, on the lower time frames, and I think that matters more, I think we are consolidating. All right, so that's kind of the situation for Jasmy right now. If we look at some other statistics, and if we look at some other details here, you can see the volume is down 10% over day to day. The momentum, I assume, is also down quite a bit. It's actually a pretty interesting sell-off in momentum right here for Jasmy. So under these circumstances, do I think it's likely that Jasmy will pump? No. All right. There's like every time that Jasmy pumps, there's two things, and especially there's one thing, and that is that there's momentum coming in. And right now it's being sold off. This is probably a will or a market maker kind of de-risking ahead of today, which is going to be a very volatile day with the FOMC also. So this is not too bad. It's not that this is the end of Jasmy or anything, but if this is going on, we're not going to pump. Now, there's a couple of levels that I'm looking at. I still think that we should be prepared for further drawdown over the course of today. All right, FOMC is tonight. It's in 10 hours. We can still have a lot of de-risking before that. We can still have a lot of volatility before that. We are now at a strong support level at 4 cents. Psychological support level. You can also see it's been respected before. It's also the 0.5 fib of this entire move up. That level and 3.6 cents are the main levels I'm looking at. That's very much the area right here that needs to hold to, first of all, hold the higher time frame uptrend, and to hold the lower time frame consolidation, which is what we need to do to stay bullish. And then the question is, well, do I think that's most likely? Yes. But for now, given the fact that we are still seeing a sell-off in positions, and given the fact that FOMC is still so far away, I would say it's most likely will drop down to 3.6. And that from there we'll find support, maybe consolidating down there, and then ultimately make our way back up to this level here at 4.6. And then once we hit that level, we'll see whether we can actually break out of that, or whether we have to consolidate for a bit longer in this range right here, which is fine. If we consolidate here, this high and this close to the top, that is structurally that's amazing. All right. So this is what I do think is most likely. Now, if we get closer and closer to the FOMC and 4 cents still holds, then we're not going to get the drop anymore, or at least we might still get that spike, but then it's no longer a coordinated move into that. But for now, like I said, I still do think that's most likely. And like I'd say, given the technical strength and the fundamental strength that Jasmy has shown in the last weeks, together with what I expect from the markets, I'd say that it is likely that these levels hold, right? Like I said, that's the main question ultimately, because if we don't, then we'll turn bearish, and then we can drop down all the way into 3 cents again. So it is worth it to kind of keep an eye on the interest rate decision. Like if they don't cut the rates and Bitcoin drops down below 102,000, for example, that's bad news. So that is a possibility, but I would say it's not most likely. It's something to be aware of. For now, I think this is most likely, and this will change into this over the course of today if we don't drop down lower in the next 6 hours or so, something like this at least. So that's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.